we're just gonna do a quick intro here and you can really see my thoughts about this gun from the range footage. But this is the Fusion Firearms XP Pro. At its guts, this is a 2011 based on a Series 70 platform that takes Glock mags. So that's pretty cool if you got a lot of Glock mags laying around, the Glock 17 mags to be more precise. If you got those laying around, this gun will take them because 2011 mags can be pretty expensive. What are some of the other features on this gun? It's railed, so you can throw a light on there or a laser, whatever you want. It's cut for optics already, which is great. We got ambidextrous safety, pretty pronounced mag release. And for the most part, I mean, it's got some lightning cuts in the front that really just look cool, if I'm honest. And for the most part, a pretty solid gun. There are some things that I didn't love about it, and I talk about them again in the range footage, but just to get it all out of the way, my cons for it were I'd probably change the recoil spring. To me, the recoil spring's a little bit light, and you'll see from the footage, it does choke a couple of times, and I'm just running FMJ, it's nothing crazy. But, you know, it's a little sluggish coming up, and I've got probably 3 or 4 kind of failure to feeds right off of a full mag. So, you know, is that an easy fix? Absolutely. What else did I run into? The trigger, I'd probably adjust the trigger a little bit. It's got just like a touch of slop, a little back and forth, but it's not bad. So I would adjust the sear spring a little bit and get it right where I want it. Again, absolutely not a problem. But for me, coming out of the box, this isn't a carry gun right out of the box. For some people it might have been, but for me, there's, you know, just those couple of little issues I wasn't really that into. And again, if you're the guy that wants to get this gun and tinker with it and make it perfect, then this is your gun. And a lot of guys will do that. They'll get a gun that's a little more budget friendly, and then they'll use the money that they save to get it, you know, right where they want it, to get it perfect. And that's what I would do if I had to essentially get this gun where I needed it to be. But anyways, right out of the box, no, probably not a carry gun for me, but if you're a tinkerer and you love the Series 70 type stuff, this is a great gun to sort of take that and run with. What's some of the stuff that I did right off the bat? I took this gaudy monstrosity right off the gun and got rid of that, so no thank you there. Now, the gun shot really well. The shooting experience was excellent. I really enjoyed shooting it. The point of impact is right off that front sight, which is beautiful, kind of sitting right off the top, which I loved. I didn't end up putting any optics on it or anything. I just kind of shot it with irons. And yeah, the gun's really shootable. And like I said, I really enjoyed shooting it. If you do have issues with the gun, Fusion's customer service is absolutely legendary. So they're really good at all of that. And also Fusion's one of those companies that really listens to the customer. So this now is a little bit older version of the gun. They've listened to the customers and updated the grip texture. They've updated some of the slide serrations and things like that. There's even a new model out, the XP Pro Comp, which is really cool. And I'll see if I can show, we have one, so I'll show you in a minute. But, you know, I didn't have a problem with the texture on this gun or anything like that. It didn't bother me at all. But for some people, that was sort of an issue, and Fusion's already gone through some situations to sort that out. So anyways, the range footage is kind of the main part of all of this. So take a look at that and you can kind of let me know what you think. But, you know, for what it is, it's a pretty solid gun. But for me, it just needs a few little upgrades to get it perfect. First shots with the XP Pro, included mags. Well, not great to begin with. Maybe that was me. We're just gonna do the, 2 mags. I'm about 10 yards out. We'll just get a feel for it. Okay. do like how it shoots. I did not love that it didn't lock back there. Let's see. Some fast ones. A little trigger freeze by me. And again, no lock back, but right off the bat, shoots nice. Maybe the lock back is me, but I don't think it is because my grip isn't on that slide stop. So, okay, since this takes Glock mags, I have 3 different ones here. This is a extendo. Oh, not quite into battery there. We're definitely lubed up. I mean, you can see the lube on the gun. This gun does return to 0 really quickly, so the tendency is to shoot fast, so I'm going to try to slow down on this one. So right off the bat, whoops, I have to edit that out. That extendo didn't want to feed right off the rip. But we did lock back. I got a mag pull mag too, Glock 17 mag. Let's try that. Oh, a little sluggish on that one too. Yep, that one didn't lock back. I did feel the slide stop on that one, so that one might have been me. So I'm going to put a lot of emphasis in not riding that slide stop and see what we get. Okay, that one locked back. So it might actually be me. And that's okay. That just means we've got quite a predominant slide stop, and I think I might just be palming it. So not the gun's fault. Do a little. We're going to try all headshots. I do not like how sluggish this is coming off. Right? So the recoil spring is a little light. It's not like air rack light, but it is a little light. And I actually don't even like the whole air racking thing. Like, it just feels weird on a carry gun, which is all I really care to talk about. So let's try a little more. I'm going to, again, really focus on keeping my hand off of that slide stop. We're going to try some face shots. Okay, so it might be me riding that thing. And guys, it's very accurate. And it returns to 0 really quickly, so I'm not really hammering down on my grip, and it's coming right back. It's just very predictable. So far the shooting experience is nice. Again, I don't really love how sluggish that recoil spring is when it's coming off, but nice overall. We're gonna do a little walk and shoot. The timer is just to let me know that it's time to go. The truck's about 15 yards behind, so all of the shooting will be between 15 and 5 or so. I just really feel like I don't have a good idea of how me and the gun communicate until I'm doing some walking around type of drills. So here we go. Pray I don't shoot my camera. Okay. Whatever mags these are, a bit of a fat lip from that. You guys probably saw me. Right when I inserted it, the bottom literally blew off and hit me in the face with a bunch of bullets. So, good to figure that out on the range. But anyways, I don't know if we're going to be using these mags anymore. I'll have to talk about that in the tabletop. Whoop. Well, you're seeing how quick those are. Those are all A-zone hits from 15 to about 5 yards. My lip is still messed up. Being conscious about the slide stop has now fixed the slide stop issue, so no worries there. And this gun tracks fast. It's not ported or anything like that. This boy just does the work. So I like it. Here's the aftermath of that mag I was telling you about that I seated and it just exploded. And all the way over here is the base pad. So I don't know if I just gave it so much juice that it popped off of there. But that ain't good. That ain't good for carrying. Since the internet's not going to let me get away without shooting a bill drill, I guess we'll do one for time. I'm going to do it from concealment. And I guess that's it. We're just going to try to go fast, see what our splits are doing with this gun. Go from there. That's a little better. Okay, and we're more at like 10 yards or so rather than 7. .15 with a miss. 154 draw, which is garbage. Let's see. No idea how to use this timer. But there are a couple 12 splits in there. 18, 15, 15, 12. Yeah. So, again, the gun's doing its thing. Let's try another one where I don't miss. Those are garbage hits. Okay, trigger freeze. Whenever people say trigger freeze, it's like you're blaming the trigger. That's me for not coming off the trigger well enough. Exactly 6 rounds. Whoop. That was probably me not giving it enough juice. And we only had 4. Let's try that again. All right, I only gave myself 12 shots. So we got to make them count. You see me okay? All right. Here we go. See that front sight? Make it work. Whoop. All right, we're at 53, 54 yards. Just kind of getting an idea. Just gonna try to hit that steel, see if you guys can hear it. I actually saw the bullet. So it's dumping down a little bit, but still, first shot, 53 yards on a B-zone steel. Those are me. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty impressive too. The gun's easy to shoot. So getting hits at 53, pretty good. The ones that I did miss were certainly me, just not paying attention. New boot scooting.